Hi there, my name is Vivian McKinnon and I am based in Northern Ireland. I'm just outside Belfast. And I remember being a young person and I remember sometimes how difficult it could be. And I really never had the ability to manage how I was feeling within that moment in time. So for me, I think it's quite important that we teach our children, our young people, our young adults on how to manage difficult emotions, how to identify difficult emotions, and ultimately how to then live with them and create them to become part of who we are. So to do that today, I'd like to share this PowerPoint with you. So here we go. So this is on managing difficult emotions. When we have an event, we give that event meaning based on how we are processing our reality. So I suppose as a young person, that then poses the question of, well, whose reality is real? Because we all have so much information coming in through our five senses. Everything we see, everything we hear, feel, smell, and taste. And if we only take certain parts of that information to create our version of events, our version of exactly what's happening in front of us, and we have between 2 million and up to 4 or 5 billion pieces of information, the mind can only actually pay attention to about 134. So if I'm paying attention to my 134 and you're paying attention to your 134, whose reality is real? So when you experience a difficult emotion that no one else seems to be experiencing at that moment in time, how do you change that? How do you, what can you do that enables you to control your changing state, to control how you feel in that moment, to take back that power, to own that part, and to manage that difficult emotion? I'd like to introduce you to the havening technique. So the havening technique is a psychosensory approach, and what that does, what the part of that is it allows you to bring your mind down into a much calmer state. So in order to do this, what I would like you to do is I'd like you to cross your arms in front of you, and I'd like you just to rub from the shoulders to the elbows, and then the shoulders to the elbows, just going down the one way. And then I'd like you just to rub your hands from left to right, and then from right to left, and then left to right, and then right to left. And just allow yourself to feel in the moment at that time. What I'm going to do is I am going to just put on a couple of minutes breathing exercises here for you. And what I want you to do is I want you to just apply the havening technique, as I've just said there. So I want you just to rub yourself from the shoulders to the elbows and rub your hands from left to right, left to right. And I want you to just relax. I want you to bring your hands from the top of your shoulders to your elbows, top of your shoulders to your elbows, and then rub your hands from left to right and right to left. I want you to take a deep breath in and a deep breath back out again. And as you're doing that, I want you to just allow yourself to just relax. I want you to notice how your body simply rises and falls with each breath that you take. Any difficult emotion. And as you breathe in, calm and relaxed, I want you just to breathe out that difficult emotion and allow yourself to just relax. And as you bring your arms from your shoulders to your elbows, or your hands simply from left to right, right to left, just keep the focus of your attention on your breath. and allow yourself to just simply relax, free from any emotions except for calm and relax. And just notice how you simply let go in favour of relaxation. Now that was just 2 minutes. That was just 2 minutes of applying the Havering technique and listening to some music to help you to manage the difficult emotions. So here's my 3 top tips to change state. Self-haven while thinking of loved ones and repeat out loud, love, joy, happiness. This will create you an internal place of connection and calm. So if you felt falling out with your friends, or if during lockdown you're stuck in your room, or if you are on your own, or there's something happens at school, or you get a new job and there's someone in the workplace, if you can take just a few minutes to self-haven and think of loved ones and repeat out loud, love, joy, happiness, or even just rub your hands together and simply think calm, peaceful, relaxed. This will create an internal place of connection and calm for you in that moment in time. Number 2 is focus on your breath. If you can breathe in for 7 and then breathe out for 11. What will happen is you'll breathe in oxygen and you'll breathe out carbon dioxide, which means you're breathing in calm and relaxed, and then you're breathing out stress. And you're allowing your whole system, your body and your mind, to just focus on that moment in time and just bring you right into that moment in time. And number 3 is cold water under the tongue. This activates the vagus nerve system. And what that means is the vagus nerve is the wandering nerve, and it's attached to both the central and the peripheral nervous system. There's lots of different nervous systems, but it just allows you to reduce anxiety in that moment in time. We have every day, we go through 3 different types of emotions. We have reactive emotions, which are our most primitive, like things like fear and rage. We instantly clench our jaw, or we have tense muscles, or we have a loud voice, or make ourselves scary so that other people will not attack us. We have reflective, cognition and recall emotions around love, around guilt and sadness. And this is where our mind can reflect on previous experiences to create a response. We then have routine emotions, and we have about 30 or 40 of these a day. Things like worried and happy and surprised and relieved, and these float in and out all day depending on what's right in front of us. But when you take that 2 minutes to just relax, put some water under your tongue, apply the Havering technique, focus on your breath, you'll find that manages and changes your state in that moment. I hope this helps, and thank you for listening.